Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Let me have a sit because has been a minute. Hi, and hi to you too as well. My name is CarmiMua, and I'm back. Like, that was the first 15 seconds of me just saying the same thing, and that's good to show you. I've been on holiday. I forgot how to film. Also, I look very questionable. So, as you guys probably know, if you do follow me on other social media, like probably Instagram is the main thing, because I kind of abandoned Twitter, but that is another video, another story. I've been on holiday for the last 2 weeks. That's mean a lot of relaxing time, a lot of spending quality time with fam, and a lot of hair growth. A lot of it. Like, I am been growing hair to places that I even forgot I used to, and that's wrong. Like, it's crazy. And the first things that you guys get to see is my beard is long. Very, very long. My eyebrows are very, very messy. My face overall is just a huge question mark. Why have I even attend today here? So what I was thinking when I actually walked past one of my mirrors yesterday was, damn Carmi, you start to look like a man, and there is nothing wrong with that, but that is really not my gig. I love me some beautiful androgyny vibes, so I was thinking to do something that is very OG here on YouTube, something that, to be honest with you, I don't even know the first person that really done that, because it has been probably one of the biggest tag if you are a male makeup artist and you like makeup. There is transforming yourself from male to female to just like feminize your face, wearing a ton of makeup, because lip gloss and tinted moisturizer ain't gonna cut it for me. I need a lot, and more than you can even think. So I was thinking today to have some fun with you, just like slowly dip in. Now, let me tell you, this is my third coffee, so I am very excited to be here, but a little bit all over the place. So I guess we should just start, because you know this is gonna be one of the juicy videos. This is gonna be a full face. We are gonna chat and talk for probably a while. So if you guys want to know how I transform myself from this to this, please keep on watching. As you can see, we have our work cut out. Like, a lot of stuff is gonna happen today into this video, so I really hope you have your refreshment. If you don't, please go right now, because I am gonna go and shave my hair. And I mean, all of them. So I will be with you in 1 second, and finally we get to start this tutorial. You know, Carmi has been away for 2 weeks. It's still gonna chat, so get ready. It's gonna be a chatty one.
A few inches later.
Alright, Bibies, so we are finally back and we are gonna start this tutorial. Now let me tell you, I have another fresh cup of latte, so delicious. We are gonna start with our eyes today, and the reason why is because it's still very warm here in London and these lights are melting me. So this is probably one of the first time I'm actually naked on camera, so yeah, so I hope you are excited like I am. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with high primer. Now, I'm not gonna use my traditional primer. I will be using a concealer, and I've been obsessed over again on the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. Now, I use the shade NC30, and I will definitely leave it down below in the comments all the brushes name that I'm using, as well as the product. And this one is the BlankCanvas E22. Now, the reason why I'm not using my primer is because I am lazy, and that is the tea. Like, to be honest with you, I could have just grabbed my primer, but I like lately to use this concealer because it's definitely like very eye in coverage, and it does give me a very beautiful finish. The color is slightly lighter than my skin. Now again, as you know, I've been on holiday, so I am quite tanned compared of like my previous video, so I'm really hoping the foundation that I have today it's gonna match me. I'm not 100% sure. So let's just blend this one very quickly and start with our eyes. Now that we look very questionable, we're gonna start with eyeshadows, and I'm gonna use a palette that, to be honest with you, I've been having for about 2 years, but I don't really show it much on camera. One, because I haven't really used it in a very long time, and also because, you know me, I do more drugstore videos. I love kind of like find hidden gems on a great price, but once in a while we find things that are actually good and they are a little bit of a splurge, but if you're good, they're good. Like, there is nothing we can do. So today I will be using a little bit of a mix between drugstore and high-end, and I'm using this palette over here that is from SmashBox. Is the mini full exposure. Now it does have 4 shimmer shades on the top and 4 matte shades at the bottom. It's definitely a super easy palette to wear. It does have a mirror that you guys know I appreciate a palette, especially this one. There is a travel size. The fact that they add the mirror, that is good. That is good stuff. So we are gonna start with the M2. Now they don't have a name, they just have M for the matte and S, I believe. Yes, S for the shimmer. So very quick. We're gonna start with the M2 on this brush. There is 820 again from BlankCanvas, and I am taking the color and very lightly start to deepen up my crease. On this E41 by BlankCanvas, I'm gonna take the shade M1, so the first one over here, and I'm gonna start to deepen up my crease. Now I will say on this palette that I do personally like, I wish this shade over here was more a black than a gray. I think if we would swap that, would be much better. Only because, to be honest with you, I don't really tend to use grays to deepen up my crease or anything. I like them, I think they're very cool colors, but I feel like if the black was there, it was going to be next level palette. So we're just gonna take this one first, press it, and then blend it. On E40, we're gonna go in with the first shimmer shade. There is the S2. Now this shade over here is probably the prettiest one out of all the palette, and I'm gonna start to press this one just at the center of my mobile eyelid, as well a little bit onto the inner corner. I will be using later a glitter, like a glitter liner, and just to kind of like pump up the volume, because you guys know me, I love to be a little bit extra. But first thing first, let's just lay this shade down. Alright babies, so now that we have the top of the eyes pretty much completed with shadow work, we're gonna start on the lower lash line, and I have the E43. Now I will be using this shade over here, the one that I wish it was black. There is the M4. That's off the little axis, and just very quickly drag the shade over here from inner corner to outer corner and kind of try to intensify a little bit the look. Soon we will be adding liner and lashes, so everything is gonna come together, but we want to make sure we have the best base as possible. We're now gonna do eyeliner, and you guys know my trusted LASplash Architect liner. It is my faves. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go really close up and try to get the best wing as possible. I wanna make sure like these wings are cutting everything, all the haters. So let me just do this one really quick, and then of course we're gonna play with a lot of beautiful glitter liner, because 1 liner is good, 2 is better, but 3 is the best way to go. As a second eyeliner, we're gonna use another LASplash, and this one is a glitter one, and it's called Roseline. And what I'm doing, I'm literally taking just a little bit and place it on top of my high shadow, like, you know, the shimmery one. And look how cute it is. I've been really obsessed lately over this LASplash one, because they are pigmented, but as I was telling you the last time, they still like breed the shadow that you have underneath, and that's what I really like. Now of course you guys know me, CarmiMua got you, and I do have a discount code down into the description. There is completely up to you if you wanted to use it. If you don't want to use it, it is a commission base, so I do get get a percentage, because you guys know I keep it real up in here. I never lie to you, never will. It's not our jam. So let me just add a little bit even more. So this one is looking beauty. Are we focused, camera? Yes, we is indeed. I've been really like terrible today. I'm sorry guys, it's my first video back. I feel like I am all over the place. So we have this glitter down, and lastly we are gonna take our black pencil in the waterline. Now this one had a boogie on it, absolutely gorgeous, and I am just gonna take this one in my waterline to just intensify this blackness. And look how pretty is this. So we have the bottom done, and now we also gonna do the top one. Another trick to do the top one, if for example you have a little bit of squeamish and you feel like sometimes putting like a pencil in your eyes does get you teary eyes, is taking your pencil, place it in your waterline, close it, and just let it run through. That works beautifully as well, because you're doing top and bottom all together. And that is a little quickie tippy. Now I will be using lashes. Hello, it's me, we gotta use them. And I'll be using this LovableLashes in the style Victoria. And for mascara today, I'll be using this My Favorite Mascara by Gosh. So let me do my lashes off camera very quickly, because there is nothing very entertaining to see me struggle for just 20 minutes straight. So I'm gonna do my lashes very fast, then the eyes are pretty much completed, and we're gonna start on our skin, because we need coverage. We need to cover up my face. As we can see, the eyes are done, and I moved to another drink. The amount of time I go to pee during filming is undescribable. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna move into skin makeup. Now I will be using this primer. There is the LaGirl Prep+Prime. Now you guys have seen me use this one a ton of times. Now I will be using this one specifically because it is silicone based, and shaving off my beard really kind of like brings out a lot of like little pores and everything. So we want to make sure our face looks as smooth as a baby, and hopefully like the foundation will glide on beautifully. So we have the primer down, we have hit each other really well. So I'm gonna just move the rest anywhere else on my body, because now I feel like silicone-y. And for foundation, I'm gonna use one that, again, I haven't used it in forever, but I truly love. The other things that I don't like about it is the packaging, because I don't feel like it's the most sanitized way to have foundation, but the look of it, stunning. I do have a full review with a full day wear, so if you guys want, I will leave it down below. And I'm talking about the LASplash foundation. What's the name of this? I don't know. It's the LASplash foundation. They only have one. And the shade I'm going to be using today is Pecan. Now I hope I'm not gonna like match myself too terribly. As I was telling you guys, I have tan because I've been on holiday. Yeah, that looks fairly alright. I know that once I blend it, it does tend to get darker. So hopefully we can make it happen. I think it actually looks good. So let me do this one very quickly, and then I'm gonna do my concealer as well. And again, I'll be using the Pro Longwear by MAC. So let me just get the most coverage that I possibly can. I forgot to mention that the brush is the F20 by BlankCanvas. Again guys, I'm not sponsored by them, I've just been really loving their brushes. So yes, I've been using pretty much always theirs. So let me just finish up blending. Now I will say, the good things about getting a neck tattoo is that once you actually blend it down, that kind of doesn't look like a terrible match. Just make sure to get your ears as well, because that will show the problems. We can definitely say that we are having a full coverage moment. Now you guys know I love me some heavy pancake face, and this one is nothing less. It is very lightweight and it does not feel like heavy whatsoever, but the coverage is pretty perfect. Like, I don't see any imperfection, as well as I don't actually see the undertone of my beard peeking through. Maybe just like a very soft one, but I really don't mind. You guys know I love my beard. I don't want to get rid of it, so yes. I will set a little bit of my under eyes because they will crease during the day, because I do have lines, everyone does. So I will do a little bit under eye, and I've been using the Nip+Fab. You guys know this powder over here is absolutely insane, is beautiful, and the brush is the F14. So I'm gonna take just this one very, very lightly underneath, and look at that. This powder is magical. I don't know what's inside that really makes it so special compared to like other powders that I have, but it just really takes away the shininess and kind of like fills it in completely. Like, this powder is next level. I know a lot of you guys were texting me saying that you were going to pick it up. If you haven't already, do it. Like, this is worth every single penny. I think it's like about £9 pounds. Like, it's still drugstore, but look, if I put it on top here, it really smooths absolutely everything. Absolutely obsessed. So I'm just gonna very, very lightly stipple it in with this brush everywhere that I put my highlighter and everything. Again, I don't use the powder puff, but because of the way the powder has been set, you do need to keep it. If not, the powder goes everywhere, and you have seen me, I make a lot of mess. Now we are gonna start to do a little bit of contouring, and I do wanna go in with SuperDrug store. We are actually gonna be even cheaper. This palette is £4. It is the PS Chocolate Cheek palette from Primark. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna use the shade Milk Chocolate, and I'm gonna use this brush over here called F42. A little bit does go a long way, so I'm taking this one underneath my cheekbones, and I'm gonna start to warm it up. I will probably go a little bit heavier than usual, only because as well I don't have any facial hair today, so I want to make sure mama is cut and contoured. And of course, get ready for the highlighter. Alright, babies, so we have definitely contoured to the gods. I do really like it. I feel like so far we're doing such a good job with our skin that I'm kind of obsessed. I cannot wait for like winter time when I can wear very heavy foundation like this and don't worry that they're gonna melt, because this is really gonna last forever. So what I'm gonna do right now is, of course, it's time to do a little bit of highlighting, and I'm gonna use my palette in collaboration with Revolution. You guys know I have two wonderful highlighters, and I'm gonna mix them both because you know I'm so extra. So first thing first, I'm gonna go in with Opulence as a base, and I'm gonna take this one at the top, and look how pretty. I love me some good highlighter. So I'm gonna do 1 and 2 on the other side, and I love it because it really goes well with the eye look. It kind of like all well put together, if I do say so myself. So this one is the first one. It's time for the second one, and we're gonna go in with Flash Me, and I'm taking a little bit, I mean a lot, and then again I mix it with Opulence. So whoop, one whoop, and we are just going on top of it, and can you see how much it pops? Them two together are absolutely stunning. If you do mix them, like, you are just gonna get the super glow. So let me do this one really quickly. Cupid's bow and everything, and then we're doing fast eyebrows and of course lipstick. If you didn't know, I do like some highlighter. So what we're gonna do right now is time to do brows. Now, everyone has a very different way to do them. Some people tend to go in with as much product as me. Some people only use one. And then again, techniques and everything really changes. And that's the way I've changed my brows through the years now. If you remember, I used to use a lot of like gel, then powder, like pomades, so many products. I used to carve them in and everything. Now I'm really taking a different approach with my brows. I really love the shape that I've been able to achieve just by like plucking them. So for me, it's all about getting the kind of like color back, but also seal them completely. So I've been using 3 products. Now it does sound a lot, but they are all 3 kind of brow mascaras. So they take 2 seconds. And the first one I go in is this Milani tinted brow. Now this one is in the shade dark brown and is my first one. What I'll do is I'm just very quickly spooling my brow up so that I make sure if there is any foundation or powder, colors will completely disappear. Now as you guys see, I am just going really quickly. Of course, if you do have more sparse brows compared with mine, you probably do want to go in with a pencil as a base, but I'm quite lucky because I do have a lot of hair. I'm Italian. So what I'm doing next, I'm moving in with the Gimme Brow by Benefit. This one is in the shade 5, and I keep this one on mainly the center of the brows, and of course the tail is slightly darker than the Milani one, so this one will give me more of a defined tail. I leave the front as it is. I do like a little bit more of like a faded effect, so I'm gonna do this one again. So we are just like spooling them. So that is the brow. And lastly, we're moving with another Benefit product. There is a Ready Set Brow. Now this one is always hard to open. It's in the shade clear because what I need to do with this one is just set the brow. So the way I'm gonna put it on is the way they are gonna last, and this is pretty much one brow done. Of course, I could extend the tail. Ain't nobody got time for that. We are just gonna enjoy life and just have the best time, I have to say. More messy my brow look, kind of like more bushy and everything. More I feel like I'm doing a good job. And this is one brow done and the other one not. So let me just do the other one very quickly off camera, and then of course we're ready for lips. Brows are done, and for lips, I actually gonna go in with this Stila Stay All Day Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Rubino. And the reason why is because I was in a live with my sister last week, and she was using the Stila Bacca lipstick, and it was so beautiful on her that I was like, oh my god, I don't really use this lipstick as much, and they're stunning. I love them, but normally I tend to go for like more affordable one. So today I'm gonna break the bank one more time, put on this lipstick, and let's see the final look. To complete the look, we are gonna use some facial spray. Now this one is from Badescu. It has aloe, cucumber, and green tea. So I'm gonna just like spray this one everywhere onto my face, get it set in. And what I'll do very quickly, I'm gonna put some nails on, the rest of my clothes, well, all my clothes, get the hair done, and boom, I'll be ready to show you the final result. So here with Bibies, so this is our final look. Now, let me tell you, I feel very good about myself. I feel like we done very well. Now you have seen it, we were some ugly duckling, now we are just another duck. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I try to always have fun with you because being here is the best feeling ever and always makes me so happy. I missed you a lot. So please let me know down in the comments below, how did I do? Did you like this tutorial? Was it too long? Was it too short? Do you want me to do more of these? Please sign off and let me know. As well, if you can, please share this video. Help me reach the BB family that we love and deserve, because we are the best family out of the internet. So subscribe, like, comments, you know what to do. Now I will say before I go very quickly, because somebody might ask, my nails and my top are both from Primark. I believe it's one of the latest top as well as one of the latest nails. So just in case, if you want, go to Primark and grab them. And I'm about to film right now. I'm gonna get myself another drink, sit down, chill on my floor, because you guys know that is where I love to do chatty videos. And we are gonna talk about something that you have requested. There is my weight loss journey. So this video about how I've lost 30 kilos in 3 months, two and a half months, it will be all revealed. I will have a picture to show you. I will share with you a lot of tips. So make sure that if you're not already, please subscribe down below. And I'll see you this Friday at 5 p.m. GM time for the chatty video. So again, thank you so much. And always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate. And until next time, you're welcome.